What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And today we find ourselves downtown. We are on top of Solid Skyscraper. He told me that I can't come over here, but I'm not going in Solid, okay? I haven't really talked about Solid Skyscraper a lot, guys, because, well, the reason is, it's gonna be a surprise. When he's done with this skyscraper, you guys are gonna be amazed. He's got like 20-something floors. Each of them are pretty unique. He's got a lot of stuff going on in here. So I want to, unleash this skyscraper to the world in one big package. He hasn't received a lot of help on his skyscraper. He's pretty much done most of this by himself. And it is a marvel of modern architecture and technology and glass and blocks and all the crazy things he's done here. So yes, this is Solid Skyscraper. We have a sort of a little miniature competition going on. It's sort of a race to finish our skyscrapers. Look at them together like two friends. Oh yeah, they really bring out this city skyline. So we're gonna have a lot more skyscrapers, but these are the prototypes, guys. Solid's in mine. Today I want to work on my skyscraper a little bit, but before we do that, I have a big announcement to make. As you all know, the update is coming. It may be here already. By the time this video comes out, it might already be here. So yeah, I'm probably playing that right now, which means community server time, guys. It's time for the community server, and it's time to finally, at long last, announce the leaders of the countries. Alright, it's time to announce some leaders, guys. So let's get into some announcements. Alright. So, as you all know, there's going to be one spawn map in the center and eight maps surrounding it. And each of those maps is going to be led by a leader, a presidente, if you will. And they get to choose the laws of their country, and they get to do all the things that they want to do. Okay, let me just get my list here. Okay, here we go, guys. While I announce these leaders, I will show you what I've done on the Coveton crier offices, the newspaper offices. I've done a lot of off-camera work in here, guys, a lot of off-camera work. I know it's a little dark, but you got the idea, right? Okay, anyway, so I will be a leader. Solid MP15 will be a leader. Whiscrum will be a leader. IGL Xenix will be a leader. Stormzix will be a leader. Zachary 83 will be a leader. Eating urinal cake will be a leader. And Auburn Andrew 35 will be a leader. Alright, guys, there you have it. Those are our leaders. A lot of them have YouTube channels. Specifically, Whiscrum has a channel, IGL has a channel, Stormzix has a channel. So we're going to get some, pretty good recordings done on this survival server. Oh, I can't wait for it to start. You know what? I might as well tell you the name of it now. We're going to be calling it the Gaia server. G-A-I-A, Gaia. Which is the name of our Earth in Old Greek, I believe it is. I think it's a Greek word. At least that's the origin of it. And it's the name of Earth. And it's going to be the name of our Earth. So, I'm looking super forward to that. I might even have a video for you by this weekend. Who knows? No promises, but I want to get right into it as soon as this update drops. For me, it hasn't dropped because we're in the past right now, but this is going to come out on Friday morning, so by the time that this video comes out to you, it might have happened. Alright, we might be playing right now, for all you know. Anyway, what I want to work on today is some offices. I've walked around a little bit. You've seen the cubicles and the offices and stuff like that, okay? So this is going to be some offices of the writers and maybe the directors. I don't know. How does a newspaper work? You got the head editors. That's probably what it is, the head editors. So, I've got this all primed just to do some interiors, right? Some office interiors. Let me get on the juice because I can't see nada. There we go. Are you guys excited? Oh, this server is going to be so cool. I'm going to have so much fun on this server. Oh, man. One of my good friends from the 360 days, Evoked, just got a 1, and he's going to be playing on the server. I don't know if you guys have, been watching the Bean Around the World tours of the Beanberg server, but, I've mentioned Evoked a lot in regards to that server, and he played a huge role, He played survival Minecraft in a way I've never seen it played before, okay? He liked to build, right? But he didn't like to acquire stuff. He didn't like to go out into the world and get stuff for himself. So, basically what he did all day on the server was make trades. Trade after trade after trade. And he'd come out ahead just a little bit on each trade. Just a little bit. You know, and that little bit of profit he would put into buying more stuff that he could sell for for a markup. You know what I mean? He was a true entrepreneur. And he played the game very, very differently than I've ever seen anyone play any kind of Minecraft before, right? Have you ever heard of that? You know, someone who likes to build stuff but has never mined a thing in his life. I don't think he ever went mining once. Maybe it's just to get on his feet the first time. That's probably the only time he ever went mining. All the other times he would just buy stuff and trade stuff and make profits on these trades. So I can't wait for him to, you know, get into this server and see what he can do. I can't wait for you to join. Now, guys, remember, this server is open for everybody. Everyone is free to join. The only stipulation is that you can't play for about another month, is my estimate, okay? Because the server leaders and I will be the only ones allowed on the map for the first, 2-3 weeks, month, however long it takes, okay? However long it takes for us to build several things. We need to build a spawn trap. That shouldn't take too long. I mean, how long does it take to build a spawn trap, really? We also need to build a UN meeting hall. I keep saying UN meeting hall. It's sort of like the UN, okay? It's a meeting place for the leaders to come and discuss things that are worth discussing. So we need to build that. Then we also need to build our embassies. Each leader needs to build an embassy where, any new player can come and check out the rules of each country and then make a determination on which country they'd like to join based on their trip to the embassies. Does that make sense? Am I explaining this well? The embassies are going to have all the information that you need to decide which... Oh, let's put a little thing here. Yeah, which country you want to join. Okay? You're going to have the freedom to choose which country you want to join, but the leader has to accept you. And each country is going to have a different, stipulation for joining. I'm going to be very secretive about the stipulation for joining my part of the world. Okay? I'm not going to tell you guys because I feel like it's pretty unique. And it's probably never been done before in the history of Minecraft servers, okay? There's no way it's been done before. It's impossible. So, it's not impossible. Anything's possible, guys. Anything is possible. But, I doubt it's been done before. So, we'll see how that turns out. I have a feeling that even though I got the YouTube channel, even though that I'm the one running this shindig, I have a feeling that my country will be the least populated. It's just a feeling I'm getting, and I'm not going to tell you why I have that feeling. It's just a feeling I have. So we'll see how this turns out. Whiscrum, I'm not sure of any of the laws he's going to do. He's been very secretive about how he wants to run his world, which is great. I trust Whiscrum 100% to make it fun for all his team, all his constituents. Solid's talked a little bit about his. I don't want to give away too much of what Solid's doing. I think it's okay to say this, Solid. Forgive me if you didn't want this to come out, but Solid's country is going to be very focused on fishing. Oh, Solid, I'm sorry if I said too much. I don't want to say too much, but that's a pretty general thing. He's going to focus on fishing, and I think that's a pretty cool idea considering we got these new fishing update stuffs. So yes, good idea on that, Solid. The other players, they've kind of lined out their ideas through the essay that I had them do, and your guys' essays were pretty good. A lot of you, I could tell who spent a lot of time on their essay and who didn't. And the people who got chosen definitely spent some time on their essays. So thank you guys for spending time on your essays. I know that it's kind of hard sometimes when you have school, and then your YouTuber friend is asking you to do schoolwork. But, this is not schoolwork, guys. This is Minecraft, and this is a lot more fun than any essay you wrote for school, right? Right? Can you give me that at least? So, thank you guys for, spending the time on your essays. They came out really well. No one's essay was... If you did not get chosen and you wrote an essay, I am sorry. I wanted to accept everybody. Maybe in the future we can expand, but for the time being, I definitely want to keep the world to 9 squares, if you follow what I'm saying. 9 squares. So maybe in the future, yes, we will expand and allow more leaders to live in the server. But keep in mind, guys, that leaders can't be everywhere at all times. A lot of these leaders are going to need a second in command, right? A second in command. So just because you didn't get accepted to leader doesn't mean you will not have a high position in the world. You know, we're building the UN meeting place, so you know, a lot of times a leader can't sign on. They're going to need a delegate to come represent their country. So don't feel like just because you're not a leader doesn't mean you're going to miss out on the leadership type activities, okay? There's going to be a lot of activities for everyone to be involved in. There's going to be plenty of PvP, I'm assuming. There's going to be PvP for us to play. There's going to be economies for us to manipulate. Oh, man, I can't wait for this server. Oh, well, again, with this time thing, I can wait because I'm probably playing it right now. If the update's not out right now, I'm probably very sad right now, okay? So, one of those two things is happening. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Remember, everyone's invited, okay? Not in the first month or not in the first few weeks, but eventually everyone will be invited. But keep in mind that your leader has to choose you as well. You know, you have to be accepted by the leader in order to participate in that country's wheelings and dealings. You know what I'm saying? The wheelings and dealings. Is that an office? Is this a cool office here? I feel like we could put something here. Maybe some sort of machine, like a fax machine, or not fax machine. Wow, can you believe that I just said fax machine as if this is like 1991? Holy cow, this is not 91. Okay, does that look like a copier? All right, a scanner, copier. I don't know what. This guy's got a bunch of computers. Good for him. All right, that's an office, right? That went fast. Do we have time for one more office? Why not? Why not? Alright, so, yes. Any questions? Do you guys have any questions about the server? I'd be glad to answer them. I've been getting a lot of questions, and, you know, I don't expect you guys to watch every video I make, but most of the questions are answered in the video format. So, now's your time to ask questions. Put your questions in the comments about the server, and I will be happy to answer them today. And we're going to kick this off right. I can't wait to start making videos. Oh man, I've already seen the intro in my head. I haven't started I haven't started editing the intro to the Gaia server. Oh, it's called the Gaia server, guys. It is not Beanberg 2.0. Beanberg is over. It's done. It is Gaia. You can just call it Gaia. I mean, I keep saying the Gaia server, but we can just call it Gaia, right? I think a name is very important. You know, this is one thing that Whiscrum advised me on years ago. You know, I was building the city of Beanberg pretty much by myself, and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was ready to start inviting people to come play. And, you know, I had to advertise online, and I didn't have a name for the place. And Whiscrum was like, okay, Bean, you gotta think of a name for this server, because once you give it a name, then it actually becomes something real. Without a name, it's just no one cares, right? If the server doesn't have a name, then like who cares about it, right? So he advised me to, you know, pick a name, and Beanberg came up. I don't remember how I thought of it, but that came up, and I that's what I went with, and I don't regret it. Beanberg was a great name, and it was very memorable. People seemed to be drawn towards it, so that was good. And Gaia is just, you know, it's a name that's very important to me because, like I said, Mother Earth, it's our home, and it's just a great name. It just it's one of those names that just slides off the tongue, at least for me, I think. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm not accepting suggestions. I'm sticking with it. So if you don't like it, too bad. Okay, too bad. What can we put there? Jungle planks, maybe? Yeah, jungle planks. Alright, I know time's winding down on this video. I don't like to make videos longer than 20 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Hopefully I can finish this office really quickly. I don't want to rush it, though. You know, I've become so good at interiors, not to toot my own horn, but, you know, I always say that, okay? I always say that and then, you know, go into some narcissistic comments, okay? But I've been getting so good at these interiors that I don't even have to think about them anymore. I just go on autopilot. I can just talk to you guys. I feel free to talk and and build at the same time, because I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I've just done it so many times that it's just second nature to me now. And each one is different, which is the crazy part about it. No two interiors in this map are the same. No way, no how. That's not what I do here, guys. That is absolutely the opposite of what we do. I like to make every single thing I make unique, okay? And which brings me to my last point that I wanted to make today is the commercials. You guys know that I started doing these Minecraft commercials, and they went over pretty well. I thought they were pretty creative for the most part. So I had a lot of fun making commercials, and then some other people started making commercials too. And at first, guys, I was a little bit upset by it. Okay, I was a little bit upset. Just because it was my idea, and then people started doing their own commercials and never gave me credit for the idea. So of course, when someone takes your idea and uses it, it doesn't really give you credit. It feels bad. It feels bad. But the more I've thought about it, the more I've realized that this whole YouTube thing, I'm doing it to inspire people, right? That's the whole reason I'm doing this, to inspire you to be more creative. I'm here to uplift the whole community, to show you guys that your creativity knows no bounds, right? That's what I'm here for. So I was kind of upset with myself for being upset. Does that make sense? I was upset with myself for being upset that someone took my commercial idea and tried to do it in their own way. And that is the opposite of what we're going for here. I should be happy that I've inspired people to do more creative things. And so, I meditated on it, and I've decided that I support anyone who wants to do a commercial 100%. Please, I encourage you guys, other YouTubers, if you're watching this, to go ahead and make some commercials, because that's what we're doing here. We're inspiring, and we're uplifting, and that's what I want to do. That's the whole point. I'm here, guys. So I got mad at myself for being mad, but I'm better now, guys. So if you want to do a commercial, by all means, do a commercial. I'm excited for it. I want to see these commercials, and let's make a competition out of it. Let's see who can make the funniest commercial, right? That's what I want to be doing. Who among us can make the funniest commercials? So that's a little challenge I'm giving to you guys, my Minecraft YouTube friends, right? If you got a city of any kind, you guys know who you are. If you got a city of any kind, I encourage you to make a commercial, and let's see how it goes, and let's see if we can, help each other to uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, positivity. Nothing but positivity here, guys. I'm just so happy. There's updates, there's survival, Minecraft. I haven't played survival Minecraft in over 2 years! Over 2 years, guys! I can't believe it's been so long, but I'm ready to get right back into the swing of things. Pick up right where I left off, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up right where I left off, guys, and I'm going to start building all sorts of machines and PvP arenas and farming equipment. Oh, I can't wait. I'm probably playing right now, knowing me. Okay, I'm not going to finish this off. This video's gone on way too long. Let's get out of here. Let's do an outro and get out of here. Got a lot of work to do over here. The other thing I gotta do is probably do the executive offices over here. Okay, I gotta do the executive offices. Oh man, Coveton Crier coming through. This skyscraper is, slowly but surely, just like the mall, slowly but surely. The Coveton Crier. Oh, I can't wait for this to be done. Oh man, if you thought the mall was gonna blow minds, this thing is. Solid and I are about to blow everybody's mind with 2 fully furnished, huge skyscrapers. Fully furnished. And not just fully furnished, filled with lootable stuff. So, I encourage you guys to get on board with this program, because we're going to the top, or to the bottom as the case may be now. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.